All right, title for love, everybody. We have another show here, empowerment training show with our also Mr. Joseph Olive, and welcome to the show. Also, I really appreciate you taking the time to do this.
Well, good. Also, thanks for having me on, bro. Appreciate the time and I appreciate being on this. Also.
Cool. Hey, just for everybody out there, I'm just wondering if you can just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sweet, brother. Joseph Olive is my name. Locally in Lower Huts, born and bred Lower Hut. Grew up in a place called Wainuiomata. Come from a family of 8, so I got a big family. Now residing in a place called Stokes Valley. Married, got 5 kids. Oldest being 11, youngest being 2. So every day is a busy day for me also, as you would know, as a family man. But yeah, man, just out here trying to grind and improve on myself also. And yeah, that's me also.
Good on you, man. Good on you. And bro, I just want to ask, just want to throw in this question here. How do you balance the work life, business life with your 5 kids and obviously your amazing wife?
So it's a challenge also.
Yeah.
It comes with experience and time,
Yep.
and you just learn like. Yeah, yeah, I get asked that all the time when I say when people ask how many kids I've got, and I say I got 5. They go, "Oh, how do you?" But it's a learning thing. Like my wife, Naomi, she does a great job at home, and she holds it down for our family, which gives me the opportunity to go and work and do things outside of that. So it's yeah, you just learn on the go, and we've just learned over the years, and I've got a good wife also, so
Yeah,
it
cool.
helps heaps. So yeah,
It does help, eh?
yeah. So she's really organised, man, and I'm the opposite.
I know the feeling, brother. I know the feeling. I got a really good wife as well, so it definitely helps us.
Yeah.
Um, well, tell us a little bit about what you do there at Active Wholesale Electrical.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So Active Electrical, we are a supplier to um, Sparkies, electricians. So we supply materials, your cable, lights, switches, anything that you see in a house that's got to do with an electrical. That's us. We supply all of that stuff for the Sparky to do their work. So that's pretty much it from a day-to-day basis. That's it. We're a supplier to electricians and anyone else that needs, yeah, materials, electrical materials also. Yeah.
That's cool. And one of the cool things about that is you're one of the owners, yeah?
So we're a shareholder. So
Okay.
myself and Mark, we've invested in the business. So we're half. So we're the main shareholders, as well as the directors that own Active Electrical. So uh, yeah, so technically we run the business like our own. So, I mean, if the business doesn't do well, then we don't get anything. So, um, yeah.
Cool. And coming out of lockdown, we've come out of lockdown for a few weeks now, still in alert level 1.
Mhm.
Um, what are some of the challenges that you might be experiencing at the moment? And on top of that, how are you processing that? How are you overcoming them?
So, like pre-lockdown, as a new business, so we launched at the start of this year, January, and as you would know, starting a new business is always hard. You got to bring people on board, and being a new brand in the area was quite challenging. And so pre-lockdown, we were getting some good momentum. We were getting some good accounts on board,
Yeah.
and then COVID hit, and then it kind of just dropped us. So
Yeah.
obviously we weren't essential workers, so we had to put everything on hold during lockdown, and so that meant no income, no sales coming through. So that just stopped our momentum. So and that had an effect on our customers as well.
Mm.
So the challenge was coming into level 3, so we came back in level 3, coming to level 2 and level 1. We just had to, um, one, meet the demand of what was, sort of going on at the time. And then 2, put a strategic plan in place to be able to gain that momentum again. And it was quite challenging. It was because of lockdown, everyone had changed their mindset in terms of how they traded and how they did business. So we had to adapt in a way where we had to be a valuable supplier, where we were adding value in other areas that was going to help our customers grow their business in this time post
Right.
COVID. So that was challenging, and it just meant that we just had to work a little bit harder.
Yeah.
We were some good traction, but then post COVID, we just had to work a little bit harder to get that momentum back. But it was challenging, but it was exciting. Also,
Yeah.
it was exciting because it was a yeah, different, a funny feeling, like
Yeah.
funny feeling into like sort of out of COVID, and but it just meant more opportunities, and that was the exciting part. Was how can we how can we come out of this stronger and provide value to our customers to
Awesome.
ensure that their business grows. So that was, yeah, the exciting part was.
That's cool. And talking about that talking about that excitement about those opportunities, what opportunities are you thinking about? What opportunities are at the forefront of your mind that you
uh,
are actually really excited about?
it's things like marketing,
Yep.
because in the trade industry also there's customers tradies don't have time to market themselves on social media or their websites and stuff like that. And if they do, they pour a lot of money into it. And so we felt that we had a niche within our business that we could guide our customers down that path,
Cool.
and offer them solutions based on our experience. And yeah, try and, because as you would see, as you would have seen, that we're trying to stay active online. We're trying
Mm,
to just, I guess, have a bit more presence online and having fun. And we wanted our customers to have that
yeah.
the same thing as well,
Yeah.
and because pre-lockdown, I always believed that the way forward was online, social media, brand awareness through social media and online, and going through the COVID pretty much proved, yep, that we were on the right track. So coming out of COVID, I wanted to look at ways we could help our customers follow that same path, and those were the opportunities that I saw outside of traditional wholesale trading.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, hope that makes sense also. So, but yeah,
Yeah, no, it definitely makes sense, Wilson. This is the one thing I really love about you. Well, I love a lot of things about you, but certainly one of them is that you are able to try different things, and just switch it up a little bit. And I think a little bit later, I want to touch on some of the marketing stuff that you have done, and where that actually comes from, because, yeah, like you said, marketing is key. And I've seen what you've been doing out there, and it's really good to see also.
it's also
Um, but in terms of yourself and also Mark, you're obviously got a team there. How many staff do you have there? Else?
at the moment we've only got one. Well,
Okay.
three of us all together. We were supposed to hire one person in April.
Yes.
Obviously with the COVID, we had to put that on hold. So those were one of the challenges, was that we had to, yeah, look, when I said we've got to work a little bit harder because we had no income coming in through April. So we had to wear a few more different hats on, and then just, yeah. And so, yeah, there's just the three of us at the moment also.
Yeah. Cool. So, what messages are you giving to each other, Urs, in the small team that you have? What messages are you giving to each other to help your culture grow and stay strong and keep moving forward?
It's so that the one thing that we've always believed in was having a safe environment, where you can have a bad day, you can have a good day, you can be yourself, you can be vulnerable, and it's just letting each other know that, also, if you're having a bad day, just let us know, or if you weren't happy with something that I did or he did, let's keep it open and honest.
Mm,
And that's how we're building our business. Also, just having that safe environment, just to just be yourself, and that it's okay to have a bad day, because we always want to have a good day, and everyone expects you to be perfect all the time, and usually when you do have a bad day, or if you've dropped the ball, people feel bad about it, and that they can't be open about it and share their feelings. And so
yeah.
I guess, yeah, so we've just built an environment where yeah, just a safe environment just to be ourselves. And
Yeah,
we love to have a lot of funnels. Like me and Mark, we're totally
cool.
different people. Liam, he's his own man as well, but we have a lot of fun. We just pump each other up, and we have a lot of good banter, and so that helps us, sort of get motivated through our day. Also, I think having fun is important. Also, being
That's
happy.
yeah, man. Absolutely. Being happy is key, eh?
Mm.
Um, with regards to being happy and having fun, I'm just getting the feeling that a lot of the ideas start to actually open up for you. I just wondered if you can talk to us a little bit about what you've tried on the marketing front, and also what's coming up as well, if you know what I mean. That you're actually excited about for your business.
Yep. So coming into this business, the opportunity was to make it our own. And so one of the things that people in our industry or in the wholesale, electrical wholesale, they don't, they have marketing, but they don't, it's just your traditional marketing where um, buy these tools and it's for free, or you
Yeah,
get this. We
get a
wanted to change
discount
it up.
or yeah.
Yeah, it,
Mm,
but that still stands in our business. But we wanted to be a bit more genuine and real, so
mm,
we've changed it up, and we wanted to sell. I guess we wanted people to see ourselves for who we are, and so we've done videos. Video is key for our marketing. We've done and a lot of visuals, so um, not many people have time to read through like a whole lot of sort of big paragraph of one little sale that we might have. So we've we've incorporated video in our marketing, and a lot of fun, quirky, just different ways of, I guess, you see it with other you see it with other I guess other what's it called? Other industries outside of the electrical industry, but you don't see it within the like. So you see it with like fashion, you see it with like small to medium sized businesses. So we wanted to bring that into our business, into the traditional wholesale game, and be more personable. Um, and yeah, so that's what we've done. And so from that, we've moving with the trends, and now we're launched our podcast also.
nice.
And that's another form of marketing that we're looking to grow in this industry. And that was a platform that I've always been passionate about, because like I've just been passionate about connecting with people and talking to people for who they are.
Yeah,
And it's still, and it's the same thing with our other aspects of our business, like through the way we're trading, the way we're um, talking to people. We were going to meet clients and stuff. We wanted to keep that same thing throughout, the rest of the business and anything that we got coming up. So the podcast was an opportunity just to sit down, have people face to face, talk about anything and everything, and
yeah,
let them be themselves, and also share their journey. Pretty much what you do now, also
cool.
giving people an opportunity to share their journey, so people know who they are, and not what people will say about them, but everything's coming from the horse's mouth. So and just yeah, I guess yeah, that's what the podcast is about, and our way of networking and connecting with the community also.
Cool.
Um, and again, that's what I'm all about, is connecting with our community and just knowing people. And I truly believe also through this, with our brand, that our business will grow because of who we are as people,
Mm.
not as a business development manager or as a branch manager, but people will just just come because of who we are.
That's amazing. So, and I'm really looking forward to that podcast getting up and running. I saw a pic of some of your equipment there, so
Yep.
that's really motivating. Also, so I'm really looking forward to that. Um, I wanted to ask you. You were talking about so people can get to know who you are and what you are about. If you were to think about, I suppose the top three, maybe 4 or 5 people that you're really close to, what would they say about you in terms of who you actually are? What do you think they'd actually say?
That I'm busy, um, that I'm optimistic. like I'm just like I'm always on the go, and with good intentions
Yep.
that I'm always challenging myself to be better. I'm confident. Um, I'm kind. I'm loving. Um, what else? Yeah,
Very cool.
yeah. I think that's what people would say about me, and that just yeah, again, just love to connect with everyone, and but see the positive things in people. And then I know a lot of people would say that about me, is that I love to see positive things out of people. I love to build people up.
Man, I would agree with all of that.
Yep.
All of the above for you.
Yep.
What's your best piece of business advice or life advice that you've received that really has really held you steady and held you to keep focused? You reckon?
I think just um, that's a good question. Also, I think being honest
Yep.
with myself, and having a good team around you, also, because in business you can't do everything on your own,
Mm,
and that you would need like-minded people who's going to encourage you, but also pull you back down when you need to be pulled down, and when when you're making certain decisions.
mm.
I've learned a lot of things through business also, and um, one of the biggest things that someone actually offered me was to be there just to help, like a mentor.
Yeah, cool.
You got to have someone beside you, um, yeah, just to help you make decisions, good decisions that align with your values and your goals that you've put in place. So yeah, having the right people around you also.
It's massive, eh?
Mm,
Yeah, that support network, that support system or environment,
yeah,
whatever you want to call it.
yeah,
Yeah, it's really
yeah,
key.
yeah.
Yeah. Also, any advice for anybody that's maybe still going through a few troubling times out there? Any advice based on what your experience, whether it's through life, whether it's through business, whether it's through just the recent COVID experience? Anything you want to add and offer to them?
Yeah, I think just I guess like like it's so easy to um, look at other people and see people happy, or they've got it all together, or man, they're living the life.
Mm,
But the reality is also is that people are actually, everyone's the same. No one's better than the other. Everyone's going through challenges, and if you're going through challenges now, is that there's always light at the end of the tunnel. But you just got to get yourself around a good support network, and that yeah, you just got to keep pushing through, and just do things that's going to make you happy. Do things that's intentionally good for yourself and for your family,
mm,
and not to worry about what everyone else is doing, not to worry about if he's making a lot of money, not to worry about if he's doing or he or she's, you know, like if they look like they have it, they've got it all together, because the reality is that no one has it all together.
mm.
Um, if they do, it's because they've gone through so much, and now they're outpouring to offer the same advice to someone else. So yeah, so if for anyone that's watching this or listening, um, get around some good people, and that it's okay to have your bad days, but stay positive. Make sure the people around you are pumping you up, and keeping you accountable to your actions. So yeah, that's one of many advices that I've got right now. Also,
It's amazing. Also, before I wrap it up, I wanted to ask this last one: what is empowering you today?
what is empowering me today is, to be honest, right now is seeing friends, family, and friends doing their thing,
Mm,
whether it's podcasts, whether it's small business, whether it's small events. Doesn't matter if it's big or small, but seeing people giving things a go. I mean, that's what's empowering me to do what I'm doing now. I mean, I'm encouraged by that, and I want to see more people um, just giving things a go. You know, it's okay to fail. I see more value in in failing than succeeding. So yeah, that's what empowers me today also.
That's awesome, man. I share that with you. I just get so much, empowerment, so much inspiration from people that are just out there, just doing them,
Mm,
whatever that looks like.
yeah.
So that's really comforting. Um, Also, that's pretty much us, man. Any last words you want to add there?
Nah, I just wanted to say I've seen some of your stuff also, and I'm
Uh,
empowered by that, bro. I'm inspired and I'm encouraged, and I just wanted to say thank you also for providing a platform for people like myself, and those that you're gonna connect with in the near future. Appreciate it, also. But loving your work, man. So thank you so much for having me on here, also. Much love, my also.
much love to you. Also, likewise as well, man. I love seeing what you're doing out there. You're just gonna grow it to new levels with you and your team there. So yeah, and I know I was gonna say keep going, but I know you're gonna do that. So, so yeah,
Sometimes I
man.
need a bit of encouragement, but
But I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate our chats, and no doubt we'll come together again. I'd love to do this again and see where we're at and see what we can do to offer and serve our communities.
I appreciate that also. That's us.
That's us also. All right, so that's Mani Malaiulu and Joe Olive at Empowerment Training Show. So far, so far.